The town of Rathkeale, County Limerick, resembled a war zone yesterday as 6 jeeps were rammed and a machete was left at the scene. This incident happened as children were being collected from local schools. And Junior Minister in Limerick, TD Niall Collins, joins us now. Now, can you just fill us in on what exactly went on in Rathkeale yesterday? It seems extraordinary.
Yeah, good morning, Ciara. Well, it was a very shocking incident. There's no two ways about it. In broad daylight, and as you say, at a time when people would be travelling that particular road, particularly around school collection times. So to see what we witnessed happening in terms of what was available from the video clips, which were circulating afterwards, was truly shocking. About 6 large SUVs completely rammed, scattered in all directions, debris from cars scattered along a long stretch of the road called Boherbui, which is upon the entrance into the town of Rathkeale. A machete was certainly visible, and there was other pieces of footage circulating on social media last night which showed a number of people in balaclavas running from the scene. So apparently, shortly after the incident, the Gardaí arrived. It was sealed off as a crime scene. The Gardaí obviously had it sealed off for a number of hours. And later on yesterday evening, I was in Rathkeale myself. There was a big Garda presence in the town. A lot of checkpoints taking place. The armed response unit I could certainly see the armed response unit, but certainly from the local community point of view.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how are locals reacting to this?
Yeah, look, I mean, they're very deflated. They're shocked. Obviously, it's not the norm. Rathkeale is a town with lots of challenges this time of year. The population increase, triples, even quadruples in terms of a lot of members of the travelling community who live abroad come home and spend the bones of 2 months really in Rathkeale. So it puts a lot of pressure on the town. There's a dedicated policing plan. There's a dedicated HSE public health service delivery plan has to be rolled out also. So a lot of challenges, but there's some absolutely brilliant community groups within Rathkeale, the local community council, business associations, the GA. They put a lot of work in, right across the 12 months of the year to try and promote and improve the perception that some of the challenges bring to the town's reputation, and they do some really good work. And this sullies a lot of the work that they do in the name of the people who live there 12 months of the year and live there in peace and harmony, and many members of the travelling community who live there in peace and harmony also, who obviously weren't involved in this. So it's really, really upsetting.
And lastly, before I let you go, Niall, what can be done? What should be done? I mean, this can't be allowed to continue for a prolonged period of time.
Yeah, absolutely it can't, and it appears from what we're hearing that it's a result of 2 feuding families. But look, as I said, there's a dedicated policing plan. I would be I will be asking the local Garda management to immediately review that local policing plan for the town of Rathkeale for the Christmas period. And if it's the case that we need to revisit resourcing within it, well then I'll play my part. I spoke to the Acting Minister for Justice yesterday, Simon Harris, in relation to it, to make him aware of it. Look, I mean, it's just simply, in any civilised democratic society, you can't have people carrying on like that in broad daylight.
Look, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning. That is Niall Collins, our Minister of State.